What's happening, Bizzle? Welcome back to another video, baby. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time seeing my crazy ass face, you wonder who the hell is this? Hi, my name is Bizzle. I make very weird and entertaining content for all you weirdos. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back home.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another beautiful episode.
Bro, welcome back to another beautiful episode.
Relax.
Of the June Fest. 30 days no sleep. You know what to do. We are dropping content every single day, 4 o'clock. You've probably seen the title of the video. We are on this millionaire content stuff, trying to get inspired, you know. Trying to be millionaires, you know what I'm saying?
I hope you calling about money.
I hope you also want to be a millionaire. Let's make money. It's a public interview. First time seeing this channel, School of Hard Knocks, and he's asking one of the richest men in Dubai how he got rich. Now you know Dubai. You've seen the people there be driving Rolls Royces and stuff. If that sounds interesting to you, carry on watching. If not, I will slap you.
Oh, big guy.
Make sure you follow the socials. You know what to do, so you know what's going on. You get the trailers, you get the updates. You tell me what you want me to react to. Wop. Bitty 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 bop. Let's get into this damn video.
He's one of the richest men in Dubai, and I don't think people truly understand what that means. Sir, is this your Bugatti? How did you get a Bugatti?
I'm one of the biggest real estate developers in the world.
What was the most amount of money that you made a single year?
A lot.
Give me a range.
Off the top of my head, I would say almost 5 billion.
Hold on. A guy is casually just walking around with a Bugatti. Yeah, it's my Bugatti.
To interview one of the richest men in Dubai, and I don't think people truly understand what that means. Sir, is this your Bugatti? How did you get a Bugatti?
I'm one of the biggest real estate developers in the world.
What was the most amount of money that you made a single year?
A lot.
Give me a range.
Off the top of my head, I would say almost 5 billion.
Bro, not him saying it so casually. On the top of my head, 5 billion. What? Yeah, no. It was a bomb, guys. It was a bomb.
Is Dubai, a city where billion-dollar deals are made over coffee, where entire skylines are built by a single man's vision, and where wealth operates on a completely different level. I just flew 16 hours across the world to be here for this moment. Today, I'm meeting up with Mohammed Binghatti, one of the biggest real estate developers in the entire world, the man behind some of the most iconic towers on the planet, to find out how he built a real estate empire in one of the most competitive cities on earth. I'm going to be going inside the mind of a billionaire to figure out what it really takes to build generational wealth at the highest level. So with that being said, it's time to go meet Mohammed Binghatti. We're en route right now to interview, like I said, one of the richest men in Dubai, Mohammed Binghatti, okay? And we're going to be interviewing him not just anywhere, but at one of the buildings that he built, the Bugatti residences. This guy transformed the entire Dubai skyline. He built the first Mercedes-Benz residences in the world. He built the first Jacob & Co residence in the world. And now, look at where we are, the first Bugatti residence in the world. This is Mohammed Binghatti. All right, you guys, look at this right here. This is the Bugatti residences, man. Hey, where are we at right now?
Yeah, we're in Bugatti residence.
Who are we about to interview?
Mr. Mohammed.
He's one of the biggest developers in the world.
Yes, of course.
First of all, look at the skyline right here. I want to point this out. That's the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa. But man, we're about to interview an absolute legend and icon out here, you guys. So let's go meet up with him himself, man. Come on. I mean, this has potential to be insane. What's going on, man? How you doing, Mohammed? Great to see you, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah.
We were letting them know, man. This is one of your creations right here.
It is.
Yeah, right now.
And look how calm he is. You wouldn't guess. Like, he doesn't have that thing of like, yeah, I'm rich. Bro. And also, please look at the back. Bugatti. Yeah, guys, yo.
And this is the first Bugatti residence in the world.
The first and only.
Before, I want to ask you some questions. What goes into that? I mean, you partnered up with one of the biggest, most renowned, most credible companies in the world. How is that even possible?
I mean, I think there's a lot of passion that goes into that. You gotta be obsessed with everything you do, you know, wake up every day obsessed with your goals, obsessed with what you want to achieve in life, and literally grind.
Growing up, did you think that this was possible? That you were gonna, you know, have your name on the side of the buildings, working with some of the biggest companies in the world? I mean, literally putting up their skyscrapers.
You know, it's funny you ask, because I had a lot of Bugatti posters in my room being a kid, but I would have never dreamed to actually achieve something like this any day.
That's amazing, man. And
I'm just noticing now. Please look at his wrist.
Look at his wrist. Walking around with a Richard Millie.
Bro, and this isn't just any regular degular. The face is very different.
Yo, guys. Yo. Eh, nyachulo ba? Yo.
Zone's a bomb, guys.
16 hours out here, and we want to make this a masterclass for the younger generation, trying to become billionaires, trying to become the best entrepreneurs that they can be. Can we make that happen?
Sure.
So I gotta ask you, where are you from originally?
From the UAE.
And you never left?
No.
Why not?
I mean, it's the best place in the world, right?
Why is this the best city for business owners?
I think it's the entrepreneurial flair of the city. I think, you know, the leadership have been very supportive in creating this atmosphere that supports any entrepreneur in building a billion-dollar business.
And when you were starting out in the business, were there a lot of no's? Did you have any failures? Were there a lot of downsides?
Plenty.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of no's in my life.
Like you said, you didn't take no for the answer.
I mean, I think the more and more successful you become in life, the more you realize that you're gonna fail a lot and you're gonna get a lot of rejection. And part of becoming successful is that maturity of your mindset, that understanding that you're not always gonna get the answer you want, and then you've got to navigate towards the answer you want.
Why was real estate your vehicle? Because you could have been in any business. Why do you like real estate as your vehicle to wealth creation and business building?
Well, I mean, real estate is ultimately what any wealthy person ends up doing in the end, I believe. You know, everyone who makes a lot of money ends up buying real estate.
Why is that? Why do the wealthiest, the most successful people in the world, why do they all invest in real estate?
I mean, I think as an asset, it's very solid. You can touch it, you can feel it, see it, smell it. And I think what we did, you know, we became completely vertically integrated as a developer. We built a full construction company, you know, a factory. We have 7 factories for joinery, aluminium, steel. And so we really focus on serving this one sort of single monstrosity of a business rather than, you know, getting distracted in different sectors.
So we're about to see the building right here, but I wanted you to touch on real quick your progression of that vertical integration. When you started out in the real estate business, were you selling properties? Were you brokering? Like before you had the factories, before you had the steel manufacturing and whatnot, how did you come about, you know, kind of obtaining all the different verticals?
This is something I learned in business in general. You never have the full picture from day one. You just got to start and navigate your way through. And, you know, one of the best quotes I like about this is in the book of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai. And he says, when a bee starts its day, it doesn't know its full plan. It just, you know, leaves and starts harvesting, you know, the honey. And same thing with birds. And I think, you know, you never have a plan that's fully perfect from day one. You just start and you navigate your way through and you learn, you fail, you fix, and ultimately you figure out a way. When you're thrown in the ocean in a stormy day, you either drown or you swim.
Now, there's been a lot of day in the lives on YouTube.
W advice right there.
The way he's so calm is scaring me.
Bruella is calm as hell.
Spend the day with people at their homes, their apartments. We are at an apartment complex that you're building.
Correct.
This is going to be fascinating. Can you go show us around real quick?
Please.
Let's go check it out. And real quick, you know what I love? You got the Bugatti right there, but the Bugatti building right here.
It would be inappropriate to drive a different car.
I love that. Let's check it out.
Excuse me. Hold on. Please subscribe. Please just subscribe. I'm here to interrupt the fucking video to say subscribe. Msulwako. Subscribe. Thank you.
You see that they're starting to put the steel cladding on top. It's 13 kilometers of steel cladding going on the exterior.
So how much goes into building an apartment complex like this?
Honestly, the sort of real estate you're looking at here and the sort of people who have bought it here, you have the Crown Penthouse, which is a triplex that is almost 50,000 square feet. It has a cinema, it has a cigar lounge. Anything you can think of. We have a beach up here, literally a French Riviera-inspired beach.
It's never been done before.
No, it's we literally have 2 car elevators to take your Bugatti into your penthouse, park it in front of your office, and work from home, looking at your car.
Is it a requirement that in order to live here, you have to have a Bugatti?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think you would have one if you're buying here, but I think ultimately this is. Everyone who who appreciates things that are finer in life. We have very interesting clients who have bought Neymar Jr., footballer. He bought one here, Andrea Bocelli. So yeah, very interesting names.
You're known as one of the fastest developers in the region.
Correct.
What's the secret to that speed?
I think, again, it goes back to the vertical integration. We have our own workforce all in-house. We have our factories.
So like these construction companies, do you own the companies or are they contracts?
Yes,
you do.
Everything, literally everything that goes into
It's a bomb, this one.
building the product, we control and we own. And ultimately what that gives you is agility when it comes to speed, quality, and cost, obviously.
Did you kind of acquire these companies or did you start them from the ground up?
Mostly started from the ground up, some acquired, actually. So some opportunities seen here and there, steel factory, acquire it, upgrade it, and ultimately supports you in building much faster.
Fascinating. So what number building is this for you? I think you've done how many, 60 complexes or something?
A little bit closer to 100.
100 complexes there? Yeah. What's the biggest thing that you've changed since the very beginning? I would imagine the first one wasn't super easy.
Absolutely. I think the biggest lesson I learned when building these complexes is focusing on quality and letting the product talk for itself. So we do a lot of marketing, of course, as a brand, on a global scale. But I think the best companies out there worldwide are the companies that have products that market themselves. You don't need to say anything. The product speaks for itself.
You have the architect background.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of input in the design process for the building?
Oh, I'm always on site.
Are you actually?
Probably more than the time I spend in office.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
Lobby space, you can see. Monumental height. It's a very large lobby space.
How many stories is this one going to be?
This is going to be 46 stories. We have 180 units here, and each and every unit is a piece unique. So different layout, different interior design scheme, completely bespoke.
What's the average?
Oh, guys, I'm flabbergasted. I'm not even skipping anything.
Wow, man.
Oh,
Who they reading?
the multi-billionaire right now, Aura.
Penthouse up there was listed at 750 million dirhams. It's just above $200 million.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And somebody bought it? Well, we're on the market right now.
Maybe you'll hear some news
Yes,
someday.
Sir. Hey, I'm excited to hear it, man. When you're driving on the road, the highway out here in Dubai, and you look to your right and your left and you see your name on the side of that building, what does that feeling mean to you?
It makes me feel happy and proud, but ultimately, if anything, it evokes a sense of urgency in me to achieve more. I mean, comfort is the most dangerous drug. You got to learn to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I know you like the video. I can see you right now. Subscribe. Make sure you enjoy the content. Back to the video.
Somebody tell me one time that in real estate, it's never a money problem, it's a creativity problem. And in your case, right, you've got some of the most uniquely designed buildings that have, filled up and they're renowned out here. What goes into your creative process?
I think a lot of storytelling goes into it. I think a lot of brand narrative. It even stems to things like the name of the project. Does the name reflect the architecture? Does it help with telling the story? What sort of elements are you including in the interiors, in the exterior, in the amenities? What lifestyle are you building? Is this for people who are interested in things like health, in fitness? And so you build this whole narrative targeting a specific audience. The favorite quotes, I think, was by the CEO of Blackstone. He said, every organization has 6 out of 10s, 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. And then he's like, if you want to build something truly great, you got to focus on having 9s out of 10s and 10s out of 10s only.
A players.
Absolutely. And he said the difference between an 8 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10 is huge.
What is that difference that you see most of the time that separates an 8 from a 10?
If I have to tell them what to do, they're not in the right place.
Hear that one? Say that again.
If I have to tell someone what to do or how to do their job, a person who is good at what they do should know what to do without you telling them what to do. And they should be way better than you as their boss to show you how something should be done. A lot of people talk about micromanagement and how it's bad and everything. I don't believe in micromanagement. I believe in passion management. So if you're involved in everything, it's okay. But as long as you're empowering people who are specialized in something and know more than you're letting them play and you're letting them do their thing and take your product to a whole other level or your company, you want to bring those sort of people into your business.
Your mindset and long-term vision and thought process, like for your company and what you're building today, what do you think?
It's definitely long-term. For me, there's no set term. It's like till the day I die. And it's just part of your lifestyle. You get used to it. It's almost like if you're an athlete and you're working out. You don't think, I'm going to work out for 10 years in my life life and then I'm going to stop because my body is good now. It's just part of your lifestyle and becomes part of your daily routine, your grind every day. And once you approach work like that, you build consistency. And I think in my mind, consistency is the most important ingredient towards success. There are a lot of smart people out there who haven't made it, and a lot of less smart people who are more consistent who have made it. So I think consistency plays a big role in being successful.
They say that C students, they run the world.
Absolutely. But yeah, I think it's about, being able to fail, fall, and then get up every time and just continue like nothing happened. And I think successful people are like that.
At 31, if you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it back?
Absolutely.
What would you do?
Just start again. And, all the lessons I learned.
Do you think because once it's in you, it's always in you once you kind of know the formula and how to do it?
You understand the process, so you know that it's okay to fail.
Yeah.
Being an entrepreneur, you're going to fail every day. Even when you are successful, there's one thing you're not going to get fully right. Secret recipe to success is try, fail, learn, fix, try again. 5 steps.
Love it, the 5 steps. So, like I said, outside of one of your creations, man, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Hey, and I know you hear it, but I'm proud of you, man, and you inspire my team, and we've traveled the world. We've interviewed over 30 billionaires, and you are hands down one of our favorite people that we've ever met.
Thank you very much, and likewise, I'm proud of you guys and what you do. I've been following you on social media, and you're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Mohammed, I'm going to ask you, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one last message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I think it's to leave something valuable behind, whether it's a project, a product, something that changes people's lives positively whilst, making money for you. And I think the most successful companies worldwide do that exactly. So I think if you're able to solve a big problem, that's what you want to do, that's what you want to leave behind, and ultimately that becomes your legacy.
When I last interviewed you, I learned that one of your secrets to success was your belief and your faith in God. You said that you've seen miracles happen in your life.
Yes.
How do you rely on your faith when times get tough?
There has to be a master architect that designed all of this, sun and the moon and everything.
And us, man.
And us, humans, with 2 cameras in our face and a microphone. But ultimately, I think back to miracles. I asked for miracles in my life. And I think it's when you're so hopeless and you reach that point where you've done everything you could have done, but you're still failing. And then ultimately, one of those follow-ups that you thought would never end up being a deal or a successful milestone suddenly becomes a breakthrough. And you had asked for that in a prayer. So that makes you believe that miracles exist and ultimately God exists.
I love that. Thank you so much for your time, Mohammed. We really appreciate you, man. It's
My
great
pleasure.
to see you again.
Likewise.
In Dubai, man.
Always welcome.
Yeah, it means a lot to us. Really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Guys, we just wrapped up with one of the richest men in Dubai, Mohammed Binghatti. We got to see the Bugatti residences before it comes this right here. But next year, we may have to do another video, run it back.
Wow, 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 wow. I'm flabbergasted, like in a good way. Like, this was a beautiful video.
I didn't even skip nothing.
This was a beautiful video.
W's in the chat.
Shout out to School of Hard Knocks. This was a beautiful video.
5 billion.
Top of my head, 5 billion.
Anyways, if you've reached to this part of the video, I love your ass.
You're a real one. You're most likely gonna be a millionaire.
Or billionaire. I hope you enjoyed that video. I did. Got a lot of gain, inspiration, and man, we're gonna keep pushing.
Let's carry on with this June Fest. 30 days no sleep.
Catch on the next one. Stay shining, stay grinding. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Take it easy, dog.
Let's take the Bizzle Gang to the top. We'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Peace.
With you bitches, living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas, living my best life. I'm not going back and forth with you bitches. I'm living my best life.